Wonderful. So, such an honor to be here with you all today on World Breathing Day. And I'm really excited to share tapping because tapping really does work with the breath. And a lot of the tapping methods out there don't use the breath. But in my practice and in what I teach, I really emphasize the breath. And I'm going to share with you why. And then we're going to do a tapping session and really recognize how the breath really does support in the clearing of emotional patterns, limiting beliefs, and helps flush out the system so that we can create more space inside the body to repattern and reprint ourselves with new information. So basically, in tapping, what we're doing is we're blending modern psychology, Chinese medicine, and neuroplasticity. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually ask you to draw anything to the surface that isn't feeling peace in your life. Perhaps you have stress about something. Perhaps you have some worry. Perhaps something's happening in a relationship or something with work or with your finances. All these things which are very human that we all go through, which I know, James, you're also speaking into, which is what makes us human. They're also an invitation for us to bring love to our humanness so that we can transcend those blocks and become ultra human, superhuman, so that we can hold greater capacities of love, greater capacities of peace, and be a beneficial presence for ourselves and our communities and for the planet at large. And so what we're going to do is we're going to tap percussively on specific points of the body. Now, these points that we're going to be tapping on are called meridian points. And if anyone has ever experienced tapping before or Chinese medicine, perhaps you've had acupuncture or acupressure, what you're doing is you're stimulating meridian points on the body. And these meridian points all connect to the prana and the life force that you often drink in when you're doing breath work. And so what we're doing to encourage the clearing when we do the breath work with the tapping is we draw the stagnation to the surface. We draw the stored trauma to the surface. We draw the fears to the surface, which are actually locked inside of our nervous system and inside these energy lines that bring forth that prana. So basically, we draw all of it to the surface, and when we tap on the point, so you're sending electrical signals through the body, and then as you're doing that, you're doing long, deep breaths, and you're bringing in the prana, you're bringing in the life force that's flushing through the system and clearing out the stagnation that you just drew to the surface, which is why I love it, because it's a proactive activity to clear out a lot of that unresolved stuff that's stored inside your system. So not only are you energizing with prana, you're also clearing out stagnation with prana by drawing it to the surface. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you shortly to tune into something that you've been feeling blocked by, something that you're struggling by, something that's taking away your peace. Then we're going to do a few cycles. We're going to tap on the points, we're going to breathe, and we're going to do a call and response. So in the call and response, I'm going to ask you to express how you feel. I'm going to ask you to express your limiting emotions, your limiting thoughts. All of that draws it to the surface. Then we start tapping, breathing, and clearing it out. So to get started, what we're going to do, just get yourself into a comfortable position. And you're going to follow along with me. So I'm going to show you the points. You're going to see it all done. And then as you go, you can close your eyes. You can tune into it. The more you give yourself permission to feel discomfort is the more permission you're going to give yourself to really bring it to the surface so that we can flush it out with that prana. And they're going to be long, deep breaths, okay? So let's just take a moment right now. And I want you just to massage underneath your collarbone here. So this is called the emotional well. This is where we store a lot of our emotions. So it might feel tender for you. And I want you just to tune in for a moment. Anything that you've been struggling with, any difficulties that have been there, anything that's coming up, any resistance, any fears, any concerns, anything that's there for you. And I want you to give yourself permission to feel the discomfort around it. Let yourself feel the texture of it. Is it hard? Is it prickly? Is it easy? What does it feel like in your body? Just tuning into the somatic aspect of the practice. And then we're going to do a call and response. So I want you to say out loud, the more you voice it, the more you activate the neural pathways in the brain to access memories and access systems and habits inside your brain. So taking a deep breath in, release a big sigh. And the way we breathe is we really allow the voice to come out with the sigh as well, because the sound allows us to move the prana as well. It's like that extra booster. Okay, tapping the center of the chest and repeating after me. Even though I've been struggling with, and I want you to say out loud something that you've been struggling with. Whatever that is, just say it out loud. And it's been making me feel, what is the limiting emotion that you've been feeling around it? I've been feeling sad, I've been feeling angry, jealous, shame, fear, resentment. What have you been feeling around this particular challenge in your life? I have been feeling, and tell me what that is. I have been feeling, tell me again. I'm really struggling with, tell me what you're struggling with. And that's totally understandable. Just feel the discomfort there. I want you to take a long, deep breath into feeling the discomfort and release with a big sigh, making some sound with the sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the front of the ribs, the way they jut out. I've been really struggling with, tell me what that is. And it's been making me feel, tell me what it's been making you feel. And I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the side of the ribs exactly as I am. I love and deeply accept myself. Even though I've been struggling with, tell me what it is. Say that out loud. Just feeling it again, holding it in some compassion right now, holding it in some love, holding it in some forgiveness and understanding. Take a deep breath in, release a big sigh. Good. Tapping the side of the wrist. I love and deeply accept myself. Exactly as I am. And it's possible I'm worthy of love here. Tapping the side of the thumb. It's possible I'm worthy of peace here. Tapping the next finger. I am worthy of feeling peace, and tell me what around, what topic. I'm worthy of feeling peace around. Say what that is. Tapping the middle finger, even though it's been really hard on me. Tapping the opposite side of the next finger, and I've been really struggling here. Tapping the inside of the little finger. It's possible I'm still worthy of peace. Tapping the side of the hand here. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of peace here. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Release a big sigh. Good. Tapping the top of the head. I am worthy of peace here. It's possible I can have peace here. It's possible if I let go of the struggle, I'll find more peace. Good. It's possible if I let go of the struggle, I'll find more peace. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Fill your whole body up with that prana right now. Inhale. Exhale with a big sigh. Let out some sound. Good. Tapping between the brows. It's possible if I let go of the struggle. Tapping the temples. I can find peace here. Tapping the cheeks. Even though part of me thinks I have to struggle. Saying this out loud. It's possible I don't have to struggle. It's possible I don't have to struggle. It's possible I don't have to struggle here. Take another deep breath into anything that's arising for you, holding it all in love right now, all in compassion. Take a deep breath in, exhale with a sigh. Tapping underneath the nose. It's possible I can relax the struggle. Tapping underneath the lips. I can relax the struggle. Tapping the center of the chest. I might feel better if I relax the struggle. Tapping all over the chest here. It's possible I might get more clarity if I let go of the struggle. And what would happen for you if you just let go of the struggle? What would be there? What would be available to you if you actually let go of the struggle? Tune into what that would be right now if you actually chose to let go of it. What would happen? What new resources, what new energy, what new capacity would become available to you if you just relax the struggle right now? If you stop fighting it. I could, and I want you to tell me what came through for you. What would happen for you if you relax the struggle? I would, and say what that would be out loud. Beautiful. Yes, I'm feeling it with you all. I would. What would happen? What could happen if I finally relax this fight? I can do this. I'm ready to do this. It's possible this could help. Tapping the front of the ribs. It's possible it could help if I release the struggle. Tapping the front of the ribs right now. I want you to tune into any excuses like, no, I got to fight for it, or I've got to prove a point, or I've got to punish myself or someone else, or some excuse for why you might be holding on to all that struggle and all that conflict and all that pushing and all of that psychic stuff. What is the excuse that you've been carrying? It's possible this excuse isn't helping my peace. Saying this out loud. Tapping the side of the ribs. And what I really want is peace. What I really want is peace. Say that out loud. It's possible peace can take care of my life. Take another deep breath into that intention. Release with a big sigh. Ah, beautiful. Tapping the side of the wrist. I want you to imagine now that there's no more struggle, that you've allowed peace to come in. What does that do to the situation when you allow that in? How does that create resolve? How does that help you discover the answers you need? How does that balance relationship patterns? How does that help you think more clearly? How does it help you be more productive? What happens when you allow that level of depth and peace into your life? It helps me what? What does it help you do? Tapping the side of the thumb. It helps me. What does it help you do? Tapping the next finger. And when that's happening in your life, when it's helping you with that, what does that feel like in your body? If there are some sensations that brought, does it feel light? Does it feel fluffy? Does it feel airy? Does it feel open? What does that feel like in your body when you allow that opening of peace to move through your being? Tapping the next finger, it makes me feel. What does it make you feel? Say it out loud. And as you say it, I want you to really tune into how it feels in your body. It makes me feel. What does it make you feel? Tune into every vibrating particle, getting this pulse. And as you tune into that energy of how it's making you feel, I want you to take a long, deep breath into it right now. Bring all of that prana in. Inhale. And exhale with a big sigh. Beautiful. Tapping the side of the next finger. I love and deeply accept myself. Tapping the little finger exactly as I am. And I am choosing this peace now. Tapping the side of the hand because I'm worthy of it. And I'm really ready for it now. I can let go now. Tapping the top of the head. I can let go now. 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 Take a big, deep breath in. And exhale with a big sigh. I want you to tap all over your body and I want you to say 10 affirmations out loud about what gets to be created or expressed through you when you allow peace to energize this area of your life. I get to create, or it gets to feel like this. I want you to describe 10 what positive things that happens when you allow this to come into this area of your life. And tap on any area of your body that wants love, that wants that peace right now. Perhaps it's your belly or your legs or your heart or your shoulders. Just sending that love as you say those affirmations. Beautiful. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. A little bit more tapping. You got this. Okay. Now place your hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and hold the breath. And feel all of that prana now filling up your whole field. Keep the breath held. Imagine all of that light right now. Hold that space. Feel that peace. Exhale slowly. Now rubbing your hands together. Taking one more deep breath in. Hold the breath. Rub the hands together. Really create and generate that heat. Keep the breath held. And then on the exhale, we're going to press our hands into any area of our body that wants that peace right now. And then exhale, placing it on those areas of your body. Exhale slowly. Feeling that healing light coming into the body, into the pranic field. Keep the breath held out for a moment. And then into those areas of your body, inhale light into those areas slowly. And bring the hands up and just exhale and shake them out. Take another deep breath in. Shake it out. Beautiful. Now just resting your hands on your knees right now. Feeling into that alignment of peace. Feeling the alignment of your spine. Your connection to that space of peace. Feeling the animation of intelligence, of the life force moving, vibrating, circulating through your body. Thank you so much for sharing.